It's saying start sending us your video from your streaming software to go live. If this is put, no, there you go. I was going to say if it's put it on the wrong bloody thing, I'm going to be so happy.
Sad.
No, we're working. Looks like
Average
we're.
player.
There you go. Yes, I am an average player. You're not wrong.
There we go.
So let me
I
quickly
look
edit
really
this.
tired this morning.
Well, back to bed for you then. You get the day off, if only, eh?
I did brush my hair, but you'd never know it.
I wish I knew what I was doing. I do wish I knew what I was doing. I haven't got a clue. Well, let's see if anybody joins us on the Tube of You.
I have a viewer on the Book of Face.
You have welcome viewer. You get the whole program to yourself. It's marvelous. Tell your friends. I'm going to try 3 edits this morning and see whether that makes the difference, because sometimes it's just nuts. Hopefully people will have got notifications now.
It is 11.
It is 11.
So it is the time to start.
We've started. Oh, there you go. Brenda, look, she found us.
Yay.
So that's good. Thank you for being our viewer this morning, Brenda. Welcome indeed to the Tube of You and Elevensies, the late morning show with Lisa and Anton.
And I'm Lisa.
And I'm Anton.
You were wondering. I'm half asleep today. It's this, can you burn the candle at both ends? Yes. Well, then if we could be more efficient, why don't we snap it in half? We could have 4
At least
going.
4. At least 4.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Good morning, Wendy. Thank you. Well, look, this is looking better than yesterday.
Yeah.
You no longer have the program to yourself, Brenda. I'm terribly sorry. You've lost the exclusivity.
Well, it's Tuesday.
It is, which means...
It's Tarot Talk Tuesday.
Well, yes, I did. I had to skip a commercial. A commercial?
That's too funny.
You get commercials on our live streams now? That's weird.
Oh, my God, that's funny.
I don't know. Any excuse for the Tube of You to make a buck, believe me.
Hello, Lynn.
Good morning, Gilda. Good morning. Yes, it seems to be working. Yesterday was weird.
Yesterday we had like 1 viewer. It was very strange. They didn't want to show it to anybody.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows? Hey, listen, don't knock if we're seeing monetization. Oh, and Wendy loves Tarot Talk Tuesday, and Gilda had to skip an ad. So it's okay. Listen,
that's
just skip
interesting.
the ads. That's fine. It's marvelous because
that means we're getting money for Celtica.
We're getting money for Celtica, albeit like
hi, Mike.
A couple of pennies.
Hi,
but
Pam.
you know, every many's a mickle makes a muckle, as they say in Scotland.
It's something that we can all do, and you know, it is kind of fun to watch. So it's something that you can donate your time to, right? If you're donating your time and watching, then YouTube is going to donate some money. So that's awesome. Well, they don't donate it. They make money off of you, but we make money for Celtic, and that's what really counts.
It's all terribly splendid. Does that mean we shouldn't skip? I have absolutely no idea. I
have no idea how it works.
I don't know. We're not quite into the scooping in millions and millions of dollars.
No, I think we made $4 so far or something.
So I don't know, but I excuse me. Answer that question.
Because we have 3,500 followers, we made like $4. But if we had like 350,000 followers, we'd make like $40 or something, you know, $400.
Well, you know, yeah, it makes it mounts up. It all mounts up.
You know, we're doing something positive.
We're trying.
And it helps people, I think. It gives them a little connection and a little bit of lift spiritually, and if nothing else, we're weird enough to be entertaining. You know?
Oh, certainly. We are fully paid up members of the Lunatic Fringe.
I still have this blood blister.
Why are you flipping the bird at everybody? This is a family show.
Pointer finger.
Oh, all right then.
It's my Jupiter finger, not me Saturn one.
I shall have the Jupiter to you, eh?
Yeah. That's why I point at people.
Erin says, missed this. Well, you haven't. You're here. How can you have missed it? You're here. Welcome.
Maybe she's talking about our banter.
Oh, right. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you're on this no, that's Sparky's on the epic trip across the country or something like that. I know one of them's gone walkabouts. Gone walkabouts, mate. It's bleeding
All I know is I really need more coffee because I'm not awake today.
Do you want some of my coffee? You can have my
coffee.
No. I offered before we started.
I
said, I will bring you coffee.
No, I really,
Oh, excuse me.
Right.
I don't remember eating that frog.
So Tarot Talk Tuesday.
Tarot Talk Tuesday, yes. We're going to have a little bit of a... For those of you who don't know, we're going to try and make best possible use of all of our resources, including our time. Mm-hmm. Now, we're here doing, Elevensies. So what we're going to do, we're going to repurpose the segment in the middle of Elevensies, certainly on Tuesdays, to put together a tarot course, a proper tarot course. So you're not going to get a lot of interaction from us during that particular part. In fact, you probably get none. That doesn't mean we're ignoring you, because we do see your wonderful banter and jibe and all that fun stuff. But we'll. Oh, she said it's been days and I've missed the banter. Well, there you go. See, we like the banter too. We like the banter. So yeah, we're gonna work our way through the tarot deck, and we've worked out that when you put everything together, there's going to be more than 13 hours sort of instructional content there. And that's got to be worth something. So we really are this.
We're going to top and tail them and make them into Tarot 101 videos.
Put some B-roll in there, all that magic stuff, and yeah, that way we're here. We're making a program.
Right. And then we make green content. So Lynn says, anything new in the shop for Christmas gifts?
Oh,
well,
my
Lynn,
goodness.
I'm going to say to you that we have 3 times the amount of stock that we had about a year ago.
Really? We've tripled it in a year now, you think? So,
or at least 18 months. There is so much stuff in there. We've got all kinds of great gift items. $5, $10, $20, all kinds of different jewelry, power bracelets, different wrapped necklaces, books, almost 1,300 different tarot decks if you're into that, pottery items, little ornaments made out of pottery, all kinds of different things, very affordable stuff. 10,000 wicks came, so our candle wall's almost full now. They've been making candles like crazy. And tonight we're going to unveil Hecate, our newest statue. So I don't know what your price points are, but you could get a lot in the shop for gifts. And what's going on?
Erin says, oh, sweet Jesus, yes. Stop digging. You've struck oil, Lisa.
What does that mean?
I think she says you got there. She wants to come in the store and, take my money. No, seriously, we've got some stuff now. We really do have some stuff. And we keep adding to it. Our problem is physical space now.
Oh, she says she's coming up and she's bringing my sister-in-law's sister with her.
Sister-in-law's sister?
Yes.
Aren't you your sister-in-law's sister? Sort of.
No, I'm my sister-in-law's sister-in-law. All right.
No! I'm my own grandpa!
All right. My sister-in-law, Mary, who passed away, her sister, Terry, is coming with Lynn.
Oh, this is a relation of yours. You didn't say
my
that.
sister-in-law, really I'm not related to Lynn, but my sister-in-law's sister, Terry, I'm sort of related to because...
I see what you're saying.
All right.
I'm sorry, you lost me completely there. Whoosh, I don't know. You know more people than, I'll never forget that only your father would know 2 grown men named Skippy.
Well, it used to be even funnier because my brother Rick, his relation to this Timmy was my brother's brother-in-law's brother-in-law.
Oh no! Stop
because
now. Stop.
Rick's brother-in-law was Nick, and Nick's brother-in-law was
I
Timmy.
can't.
So he's my brother-in-law's brother-in-law.
I can't.
My brother's brother-in-law's brother-in-law.
It's too complicated for me. This is what you get with big families, isn't it? It's like, what? Eh?
But anyway, no, we would just joke. We weren't really related to Timmy at all. But anyway, good morning, Jen.
So yeah, tonight.
So tonight at 7, join us.
Yes, there's already a link put up there for it on our YouTube channel. Please do join us. And we have some special guests. We've got the creator of the statue, Jolo Daddy himself, joining us. And we have a young lady by the name of Courtney Webber who wrote a beautiful book called Hecate, Goddess of Witches, and
she'll be offering signed stickers to put in your books.
So you can get a signed book as well as a Hecate statue as well. And if we put up a tiny snip, you can just see a tiny bit of the statue in a thumbnail.
You can go to Got Deity and see it all.
Oh, don't blow it. But yeah, you could. Technically, it is actually available for sale right now. But we're going to do the official reveal this evening at 7 o'clock.
And Lynn, Psychic Fair is this Saturday from 12 to 5. So I know sometimes Lordy. Terry likes to come. And she could see Sean.
She could. Hello, Sean, if you're watching.
All right.
Right. So, yes.
Tarot Talk Tuesday. We're going to drop off for a bit into this card.
We're going to a deep dive on the card that we've got for today. And then we'll be back and bantering and all that fun stuff. Yeah. So welcome to Tarot Talk Tuesday with Lisa and Anton. And we have got to what card today?
The Empress.
How about that? This is pretty cool. So for those of you who are just joining us, why would you be joining us at number 3 in the deck? But that's perfectly okay. For those of you joining us just now, understand there's a whole series of these that we are working to put up.
78, in fact.
In fact, 78. 78 little snippets where we go through the meaning of each particular card. So we're up to the Empress, who is quite beautiful, I have to say. So what have you to say about the Empress?
She is the mother of all things. And when you count the stars on her crown, you will see that it has the number 12. So there's one star for each of the zodiac signs. So she is the mother of all.
Who is that?
Her dress looks very much like the curtain that was hanging behind the high priestess.
Well, it does, doesn't it?
Pomegranates.
It has pomegranates on there.
Some people think that this is Demeter, Persephone's mother.
How interesting.
Again, the mother of all things. She's linked to the Strength card because of the orange pillow that she sits on. And you'll notice that the dress on the Strength card is kind of similar, but it doesn't have the pomegranates. It's now a lace of flowers that's on the Strength. There are 2 cypress trees behind her. So she understands the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. And we see in the foreground on that heart the symbol for Venus. So she is a goddess in her own right.
Just here, yeah.
And golden wheat in the front, which is again a symbol of sustenance. So she is the eternal nurturer, the eternal mother, the one who understands life, death, and rebirth. So she's kind of like the queen of the cycles of life, death, and rebirth. And when I see this card in a reading, I think of it as a birth of something, right? So yes, it is fertility, but that is not just restricted to physical birth, right? If we're looking at the character for just that, we may miss a message from the cards. You know, you have to be a little bit practical or logical sometimes when you're reading, because if you are not reading for in a relationship where they would be having a child, she's probably not predicting birth. She's probably predicting the beginning of a cycle, like the wheel of the year and the stars on her crown, right?
Yep.
So the beginning of a cycle. I also want you to notice how much, so a lot of her effort and energy is just sheer will, right? She wills it to grow. She wills it to be born. She commands, if you will, the stars, and the sun is one of those stars.
Oh, the sun is indeed a star, yeah.
So the sunlight is what grows all these things that begin with her.
All life comes from the sun, so to speak. I love that we've got here this universal stream of consciousness appearing behind her. And I think, as Lisa says, the wheat here reminds us there's life and death and life. And that it very much is about the cycle of things. And whilst the Empress does bring forth great fertility and much fecundity, this can also be a renewal. This can be where something has gone completely pear-shaped. And,
time to begin again.
And it's time to really start over. But take with it the experience that you've learned. I mean, this harvest that you have here of the golden corn, yeah? Corn is an annual. This is barley corn. Okay, it's not the maize that a lot of people are familiar with. This is the corn as we would know it in Europe, I guess, the barley corn. And it really is showing that cycle, that it's coming up to its maximum potential, the point at which it's harvested. But in harvesting the corn, you kill it. You cut it down. It's effectively dead. But from it, the story of John Barleycorn Must Die, for example, 3 times they cut it down, they bury it, they put it into the earth, they crush it, they burn it, all that sort of stuff, and it comes back. It keeps coming back. And I think this is the thing, the cypress trees, as Lisa is saying, that cycle of life, death, rebirth, life, death, rebirth.
Well, the flow of the water between there, right?
The flow of the
water that comes off the dress of the high priestess flows right through the back of there.
Mm-hmm. And continues. We'll point that out as we go through the rest of the cards, definitely. But there's great beauty in this card, the Venus connection there in the beautiful heart-shaped, I'm not sure what it is, shield? Stone. It could even be an avocado, which is interesting when you look at that,
and You think that's
no, it's not really, but it's that beautiful heart shape to it. But you are sort of reminded of the stone in an avocado when you first
which
look
is like
at
a womb sort of thing.
Which has got again that connection to fertility. Maybe it's just my weird, crazy brain, the way it works. So you get these little triggers. You should be open to these triggers. When you see something and it triggers a thought, it's important. It may not be relevant, but it's important. But as Lisa says, the pomegranate's there. You've got that, the pomegranate is that deep underworld kind of connection and masses of seeds and huge potential contained within this beautiful rosy thing that you think you just want to bite in. It's going to work like that. You have to peel back. Pomegranates are awkward to eat.
Right. So when you see this card in a reading, it means order the salad that has the pomegranates and the avocado.
That actually might be sage advice. It sounds pretty good. Sounds good. Really good foods for you, actually, both of those.
There you go.
But no, joking apart, absolutely lovely, lovely card. And if this, you're pondering yes and no's and all
it's
this,
definitely
it's
yes.
a very positive card.
It's time to begin again. It's time
really
to get things going. Yeah.
Let it go. Let the crap go. Accept that what didn't work out. But take what you've got and
for a rebirth, reassessment,
renew, revitalize, renaissance. A rebirth, quite literally. Mm-hmm. It's very
about
much
nurturing something and willing it to grow. Yeah.
Yes. And it very much is an awful lot of love. And again, look, she holds this scepter, and it's interesting. I don't know if we actually do a course on wands, which is kind of fun. But the reservoir of the wand in the scepter is actually at the top, and she's holding it up, which means she is bringing down this universal energy that comes from beyond the supernals, if you will, and she's harnessing the force and bringing about form. And she herself occupies the role, the divine feminine, the womb here, the one who brings it forth. And and blatantly, if somebody's saying, I think I might be pregnant, and this is the first card you pull out, I think that's a pretty good confirmation thereof.
Right, and then you look to the cards around it for more information, because one card by itself has information in it, but not maybe all the details that you would need. However, you use your sixth sense or your psychic abilities.
Right.
And your logic, too,
Logic. I wonder what Spock would be like as a card reader.
Oh,
fascinating, no. Captain. I think that could be good. I would love to see him. I do not know. I love the way he said that.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. So the Empress, fertility, rebirth, cycles, willpower, love, nurturing, happiness. Good card.
Good card. Yes. Remember, above all, love conquers all. It really does. And lovely, lovely card. So that's the Empress. So if you like what you see, please do like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to be putting up more of these as we go along. So you can dig through and at your leisure, learn about the tarot. So
there
thank
you.
Go.
There'll be 78 episodes eventually.
Eventually. Right then. We're going to go back to the banter.
Amber says that she's at the doctor's with her daughter.
Oh, dear.
And we're hanging in there today, Amber. We're both pretty tired. We've been joking about burning the candle at both ends and then snapping it in half and burning all four.
Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I really don't remember eating the frog.
Card of the day.
Hey, that doesn't suck.
All right.
That does not suck.
Today's card talks about a promise being met. So I'm going to say that if you've promised someone something, you're going to figure out a way to deliver on that promise. And if someone has promised you something, you're also going to have the ability to redeem that promise today. So I think this is a really positive card. It's a good day to make the best use of all resources.
It is, and that's what we're doing that. It really is. This is, putting it bluntly, I think you would class this as God's promise of a happy marriage. This is the definitive beautiful house in the suburbs, Ford Cortina, 2.5 children, etc., etc. So it is, all that you hope for, and that will be a good, long-term relationship, and, raising kids into the world, and, having a secure home, and your needs being met, which is what Lisa really pushed home there. This really is. So, yeah, when you see something, you can look at that and you can go, yeah, that's pure vanilla, domestic bliss, so to speak. However, there's more to it than that. The rainbow means, remember what caused the rainbow in the first place. That you've, you don't get rainbows without rainfall. And the rainbow, ostensibly, according to the myth within the Bible, is God's promise that he will never flood the earth again. I'm not sure that's the case.
It's all a cycle.
I'm not sure that's the case. We're doing pretty good at melting all the polar ice caps right now. Right. So, you may wind up with beachfront property. You never know it. But anyway, moving on. So we've got this beautiful thing. 10 is a completion. We're moving to the completion of a cycle. Reading. It's a good card for today. So yeah, your needs will be met, and you will be able to meet the needs of others. It's not just about you on this card. You notice there's more.
Family of people.
It's a whole dang family, or whole fang damly, however you say it. I don't know, but yes, and this is kind of appropriate as we move into that family time of year. Oh God, run for the hills! They're coming. They're going to spend time with us. No, they're not. We're not quite in the situation we were last year. Hopefully, a lot more people have done what is necessary to prevent the spread of infection.
I don't want to go there.
Yeah, but that's all we can leave with you. Do your part. But yes, good card actually for today. Not too shabby at all. Not too shabby. We like that one. All right. So
I think we're off to the races, and please do come back at 7 tonight for our live with Joe Ladati and Courtney Weber and Hecate.
It's going to be awesome. You're going to love this statue. He's done a bang-up job on it, and it's beautiful. And Courtney, we're looking forward to meeting with Courtney. She really knows her onions about Hecate. So thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. Welcome indeed, Sparky. Hope your walkabout's going well. I don't know where you are in the world now, but yes, last spotted Midwest somewhere, I think.
And Mike says we need to write a tarot book. Yes, in our free time we will.
Oddly enough, Mike.
And in the meantime, could we recommend one? So I posted a link to a Rider-Waite book that's fantastic. So the blue one.
Oh, the big blue one?
Yeah, big blue one. Complete awesome book to Rider-Waite.
It's going to take you a while to get through it, but man, has that got some information in it. It's, I defy anybody to not read that book and go, oh, wow.
I learned something.
You will learn something. You will, no matter how well you know the tarot, you are going to know something, learn something from that. So that's wonderful. Anyway, listen, thank you so very much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. And do please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, join us this evening at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for our super cool and wonderful thing. Going back to New Orleans, off you go then, and have a safe trip to New Orleans, however they say. New Orleans. New Orleans. I can't do it.
New Orleans.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm from Birmingham.
Right. All right, folks.
Thank you.